What's up everybody, Peter here from the Sunblade Reapers, and finally I will do another video. Why? Because I actually wanted to see how much things can one people, or if you have friends, multiple people, do in 2 weeks of Tekkit. So, 2 weeks of Tekkit basically. What can you do if you go on any server, if you want to try, and just play for 2 weeks, then record it if you want, of course. So there's a spawn 300 meters, and this is a server called Tekkit. You can see the link in the description. And basically, I pretty much finished the game on this server. So this is my house. Well, it's a house that I own. So does that make it my house? People like spam me with these. This is the, well, I represent a company called Shroomco, and you will see what Shroomco is eventually. Now, this is, if you want to pause it and read it or something, it's the Replant the Spawn Foundation. So you just tap here, it gives you some saplings, and you go plant them. All this wood here, it wasn't there before, but it helps new players to start and build stuff. I'm just going to check in the donation box if there is something in there. Well, there is, so some ice, stone axe, cooked fish. I'm not gonna take any. What? Whoa! Dark matter block. Nice. Well, that's worth 1 dark matter. So nice. Okay. So you can put donations here, and let's go in the nether. And I actually have a lot of stuff in the nether that I would like to show you. So yeah. Okay. On this server, you can protect blocks. Whoa, FPS drop. You can protect blocks, and you get those protect blocks by just playing for sometimes. This is a massive highway made of ice that goes 500 or 600 blocks there, and then it turns and goes another like 500 there. And that's Shroomco, that there. So this here, with this redstone down here, is a machine I made. And what it is basically, it's oh, diamonds. Nice, 3 stacks of diamonds. It's a slot machine. And people come here, people play it, and then just, I don't know, win or lose. It's a slot machine, so you can win both. Or you can win or lose. So dark matter is the best thing you can get here, and because it's the best thing you can get, it's completely worth it playing it just for that. I have a bunch of condensers and collectors. Let's just see the other prizes first. So, let's see. Here we have wood. That's the worst thing you can get. Here, just if I can snipe it. Ice, grass blocks, which are actually kind of hard to get. Iron blocks, and I believe just iron, but you get 16. You get a stack of those if you win. You get, so basically half a diamond. Here we have 8 diamond. I mean, here we have a diamond. Here we have a diamond block, and here we have a red matter block as the best thing you can get. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Basic quantum armor makes me jump high, and I have a jetpack, so I can fly away. Now, this machine is actually really easy to use. To use it, you just put 1 diamond here, wait for it to put in some machine. You can wait up to 6 seconds just to be sure. Basically what the diamond did is travel to that condenser down there. And when I step on the block, this pressure plate, this will trigger all of these, and I will get a random prize. I got iron. So this isn't really that complicated. This here are 2 kinds of things. I think one of them is called like latch? No? How do you spell latch? Anyway, gates. They're gates, right? They're gates. So there are 2 types of gates. Actually, no, they're not. Anyway, there's 2 of them. One inverts the signal, and the other one doesn't. So this is all the possible combinations of them. And if you have them turned off, this is a randomizer. This is a pulse generator, I think, which will literally any pulse you get transforms into 1 tick, and randomizer turns these 3 on or off depending randomly, basically. So These three lines will be switched randomly, some of them on, some of them off, and this is practically a decoder that decodes every single one of those into one of these. And the closer the off one is to the end, the better prize you get. Here we have basically how the machine works. It's this is a filter. When you step on the pressure plate, the filter gets one single diamond from this one single diamond from this condenser, and it puts it on this pressure plate. So basically it just falls like that. Well, if I can get it in somehow. Come on. Why do you hate me? There we go. So it triggers the pressure plate, the randomizer picks one of the random prizes, and I got wood. This pipe just takes it back to the thing here. Ash, come on. If I can just get up there. Nice. And you will receive it after some time. So this machine is set up so you will lose more often than you win. I mean, I will lose, personally, because dark matter is the bet prize, and it's like 15 diamonds each. So I basically lose materials, but because those are condensers and collectors, I don't lose anything. So basically people come here, by them being here, all these collectors and condensers actually work, and that makes me earn a lot of cash. I mean, well, materials. So I will now go to the end of this road by using a teleporter, and I will see you on the other side. Now, if you didn't know, running while holding, well, for me it's CTRL, or the boost button for the quantum armor while you're on ice, you go like really fast. And by that I mean chunks don't even load. That's how fast you go. So this is a pretty efficient way from going back and forth. Look at those numbers going down. And here we are on the other side. This is a house. I forgot to put the dots in here, but you will see why I put those dots, because this is the portal to Shroomco HQ. And before you say holy shit, this is what I'll be doing. Now, if you already looked at the minimap, you would have guessed what this is. It's a freaking giant mushroom that has a bunch of shit in it, and it's amazing. Now, apart from me and my brother, I actually have a few friends on this server. And why is this here? And why am I getting lag spikes? That's the better question. Anyway, so this whole area is protected, which means I have a whole bunch of protected blocks. And that's just awesome, because like from that corner to that corner, nobody can grief anything here. And I, apart from my brother, I played here with two of my friends. That one of them I met on Steam, and the other one I just met on the server. So hacks XX hacks XX is that guy, and this is Tony Thompson. He is my Steam friend. So this chests, I really need to move them up. This is how I generate all of the electricity I needed to power this whole thing. So basically here there's a lot of lava cells generated, and just one single level 3 collector, condenser, and relay is enough to make this whole machine function. Now here I have like 7, I think, of these. Yeah, 7. 7 of geothermal generators. Now these generators actually pump out a high voltage, so I'll never run out of power with this ridiculous amounts of energy. Here I have 4 MFSUs. Now this server is kinda laggy, like every single other server, so having electrolytes water cells, this many electrolyzers, took me like half an hour just to fill that up. Now let's go up. There's nothing in this room. This should be a power room. Now this is where I do all my thing. Yes, those are diamond blocks, because I'm fucking rich. Anyway, so here I have 6 of every single thing I need. I have these extractors, furnaces, but I also have the red matter furnace, some these stables, a lot of electricity, and if you notice that hole in the giant mushroom, this is what it is basically. It's this whole roof opens, and at night it closes by this thing being off. So that thing goes off, and then the whole system starts putting this roof back, and it closes, so I don't need it. when I get some solar panels, I just put them around here, which gets me more electricity, but at this point I really don't need anything more. Here I have a whole shitload of battery boxes, and this will show you, this will blink if it's closing, this will blink if it's open, but only if this is lit. And yeah, it's no. Anyway, so basically I have 4 sectors. This is the farm, which is, well, it's a farm. It's not a fully functional farm, it just made a farm up in the sky, which was really hard. The way I did this is got an egg, multiplied it a lot of times, and then used the Philosopher's Stone's R button to fire these balls and switch the animals into the animals I needed. A lot of these animals despawn for some reason, but yeah. My pride and joy in this whole mushroom is the mechanical sector. And what the mechanical sector is basically this machine thing, if you can call it that way. The end result of this machine is pretty awesome. You can see for yourself. It's solar panels. This machine, this whole contraption, and this is only these tree lines. So basically only this road. I'm going to eventually make it here and here, the exact same machine, and get much more solar panels up. But for now, this works. I won't explain everything. I mean, it will take too much. But basically, this creates iron, sends it everywhere, and then this creates the refined iron or something. I don't really remember how this machine works. This creates iron furnaces. Every like 15 seconds, was it? Yeah, I think it was like 15 seconds. Every 15 seconds, this machine makes 2 generators, 2 solar panels. So basically, this whole system, here wires are made, I think. Yeah, wires are made. Here, wires are made. Here they're insulated with this. Here there's an electric furnace, and now why I'm using an electric furnace here instead of the extractor is because I would get massive overflow if that was an extractor. So here I'm actually using some extractors. No, not here. Where was it? Where was it? I think it's in like lower. Yeah, here. I'm using extractors because this, the rubber down there, is for the battery, for the, like, the thing, the generators. So the bottom layer is just making generators, the whole bottom layer. And here we can see generators. No, this makes batteries, and then batteries. So the 2 bottom layers make generators. And this then makes generators. And you can see I need some more refined iron. So because of lag and things, I couldn't really get this machine to be perfect, but it will never overflow as long as I think that's true. Actually, I'm not sure. And yeah, so as long as no things like here are going backwards, everything would be perfect. I just have no idea. So yeah, glass and coal dust sometimes go back because the electric circuits are being really stupid, because wires are being stupid, because it's complicated, but basically it works. It does overflow, but not really in a dangerous amount that it can block up. So also at my friends' places, I kinda made them my own. Well, not really my own, but they're basically protected by me, so they can have another base. Tony's house, he played on the server for like 15 minutes. I just gave him diamond armor and a pickaxe and set him up this with 2 solar panels. So, yeah. See, he just left everything here and left. He doesn't really play on the server. But Hex, on the other hand, oh, well, yeah, also this house, again, I like this little house. But it's not really pretty, not much, until we actually go to the basement. Basically, his whole house is a lag fest, because when you're on this side of the house, my base isn't fully loaded, and when you're on that side of the house, my base loads and lag spike. Yeah, 4 FPS, for the win. So, when my house loads, it lags the crap out of me, and when it not loads, exactly the same thing. So, until I stabilize here a little bit, wouldn't be able to show you anything. Yay. This here, he left me a note. You're awesome. Anyway, so this here, I click the button and this happens. Yeah, because of like lag again, this door is really slow. It can be much faster, and it's an unseen door. There's a button here. Of course, you need to have a button somewhere, but it's much faster than it used to be, and it used to be like really slow. This is his like secret things. What he has here? Some diamonds. I gave him all of this stuff, by the way, of course, because why not? I mean, he's my friend. Low blocks, like a boss. Um, there's a really weird mushroom that I can show you later on the roof, but all of these are electricity alloy furnaces, and there's a lot of them. They go like this is power generation, just 3 of these, but as I said before, these create high voltage, which is awesome. And he has an MFE, some electrolyte cells here, this machinery. So it's basic, but I like it, honestly. I like it. This here, I'm not sure if it even works right now, so let's just see. Yeah, it's basically a oh, he removed a part. Well, I don't know why did he do that, but it's easy fixable. If I had some frames, that is, which I don't. Screw it, I'll fix it later. But basically this door either opens or closes depending on this, and it's a mine shaft currently. I wanted to turn this into a vault, and basically what a vault is, it goes straight down to bedrock, and it has secure walls, and it has a whole bunch of crystal chests and a giant sorting system going to every crystal chest. But I'm gonna do that later, and not currently because I just don't have the time or the resource. Actually have the resources pretty much. Damn, how can I screw up this bad? Oh my god, I screwed up so bad. So every like 5 seconds, because that's the minimum you can get in the server. This like goes down. This is again lag. This just opened. This which goes to bedrock, and then strip mining that he did. I just made a door, so that would be easier. This is a cool bookshelf design, and the whole house actually. And yeah, and this is a tree. Really interesting because we're in a mushroom biome. All the trees are like this one, which is really interesting. Let's see. I think that's about it. If you see the coordinates, you can find my house, but I don't try to because I'm literally like 82,000 meters away on just one axis, so basically 10,000 meters away. Oh, again, I'm getting lag. And here I have another, like, this is his power, his electricity source, and I have the other one. This whole thing, of course, wasn't built by hand. I wouldn't be crazy to do it. I used builders, and this wall here made such a problem because it was screwed up. So I need to push it one to the left. So I like redid the whole thing. So that's what I can do in 2 weeks of Tekkit. If you want to try, please do. And that's about it. Please subscribe to the Sunblade Reapers. We are a small channel, but I hope I can get some views, at least from this video. So thanks very much for watching. Like if you did, comment if you want to, and favorite also if you did. Fuck my life. I just can't do that thing. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.